But it did the job, didn't it?
It did do the job. So we dug this out last year. You can see the pipes right up there. That's the runoff from the main house roof. So we thought it'd be fun to just make a little pond right here. But the water wouldn't stay in there. So then we put the liner in. And what's wrong with the liner?
I like this we stuff that we did this and we did that. I don't remember anybody else being down here. I
You know, I'm just going to edit that out.
Yeah, I know you are, but that's originally I had a piece of pipe, so I was going to let the water run to there and run out. But the problem is that it's so steep right there, I can't keep that liner up on that steep hill. Because I put a hole in that to let the pipe drain out, I'm actually going to let the water come all the way to the top. I may try to build this up actually a little bit. I just can't figure out where to get more dirt. But I'm going to pull the whole liner this way, and then we're going to use those blocks or something to build a wall back there so that I can put that tarp back over it and anchor it so it doesn't move. So I'm just going to, do it again like I always do.
So we did get back to this pond, but we didn't video it. It was late Saturday night. We were really tired. By the time we got the pond liner out, we were covered in mud and we were exhausted. So we let that dry. We came back to it Sunday. Miami and Ryan dug a shelf around it. They put the liner back in and then covered the top of the liner with some rocks and some dirt. So now we just got to wait for it to rain so it'll fill back up again. And as soon as it gets a little warmer, I'm probably going to do a little landscaping around it. But the ducks will be really happy to have a pond so close to home because their house is right there. Today I thought I'd make a recipe that I saw on Facebook. Not gonna lie, it's a little weird, a little skeptical about it, but they're carrot wraps. So instead of using tortilla shells or taco shells that have a lot of seed oils in them, this doesn't have any seed oils in them. And it's supposed to be really good. I think it's going viral, so we'll give it a shot. The recipe called for 3 medium carrots grated. I'm going to go ahead and use 4 because mine are kind of skinny. And I'm going to go ahead and set the oven to 375. The recipe also calls for 1 egg, so let's see, do we want a pink egg, a blue egg, a green egg? I think I'll go with a green egg. And 1 cup of shredded pepper jack cheese. I think this weekend we're going to start milking Fergie, our cow, so hopefully we're going to start getting a lot of milk so we can make our own cheese, butter, we'll have cream. I'm going to add some spices. I'm going to put in some garlic, paprika. I think the recipe calls for smoked paprika, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to use regular paprika, pinch of salt, and pepper. We're going to mix it all up. I have to get Ryan over here to do a taste test on him. He'll let you know what he thinks. I'm gonna pop them in the oven at 375 for about 15 minutes. Well, these carrot wraps came out surprisingly
Beautiful,
well. I'd
almost
probably rate
spring
them an 8 out of 10.
And we had Fergie, our soon-to-be milk cow, separated from her calf for the first time all day. We separated them this morning at 7. She's been by herself. The calf doesn't seem to care one iota, but she's bellowing to beat the dickens. So we are going to go over and give her her first test milk.
We've been practicing.
We've been practicing.
Conditioning.
Yep, so I think she's ready. She stands for the feed pretty well, so we're gonna give her some food. Here, she sees us coming. Here she comes. So we're gonna do this and then maybe see what we get, and then do again tomorrow for real. So, not that this isn't for real, right?
I just don't have all the equipment.
Yeah, I'll get some food.
Okay. What are you getting for food?
Grain. We don't have any of that other alfalfa stuff.
No, we don't.
Down in the chicken barn?
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to walk down there. So we'll get her some cubes.
Lots of cubes.
Because it takes her time to eat these cubes.
Yeah.
That,
Rosie loves those cubes. You can check it out. Just a milking pail. Yeah, no food. Your food's over there.
finish? Yep. All right, come on.
Purdy, what are you doing in the goat pen? And then another project on the list.
Project. So when we put this post in, it didn't get in tight enough. So I put a brace in it to tighten this fence up. But then the goats are getting on the hill and putting their feet on the fence and bending it down. And the gate, I think I'm going to use this gate here because I need to get in here because I need to get that pile out of there. What I'm going to do is pull this post out, take all the fence nails out, all the staples out, pull the fence out. I'm going to put the post out so that the fence closes right close against that. The gate closes against the barn at the end there. So I'm going to open this up a little bit. So I'm going to move this post out about this far, put it in again. This time I put the driver on the tractor. We're going to drive this sucker home, and then pull the fence back, tighten the fence back up against the post.
Then we got to just move this small rock pile so that we can get so that Miami can get the excavator in through the gate.
I can see why that post was. I don't know who put that post in, but then we put it in 8 inches. This was when we had electric fence. Remember that?
Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked for a while.
It never worked. Everybody ran right through it.
That'll work because we came up on that side. It doesn't like that oak.
What do you think, guys? New Rock Mountain. Hey, babies.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
A little more? Okay. That's pretty nice. Okay, stop. I don't think it'll go any further. Doesn't need to. So we got this gate up. Redid this post. We put this post way in. It's solid as can be. So tighten this fence up. Very fancy gate rope. Look at that. Level and everything. So that allows us to get in now with a skid steer. We got the big pile out of there. So there we go. Another job done. Easy.
Well, we're a little more productive than the first day.
Yeah, not much more.
Not much more. Look, it's going to take a little practice.
Well, good morning. It is spring. Hear the birds? Yep. See the grass? It's a little green. Nice. Gonna be 70 something today. All right, so this week we got a lot done. But I gotta admit, I got a little overwhelmed. I ended up spending about 3 hours dumping my brain into AI and created a list with 94 things on it. That's just the things I could remember at the time. I've pared that down and stuff down to about 54 or something like that. So I have 54 things that I need to get done that I can remember. But we knocked a lot of those out this week. So I guess you'll probably see that in the video. We've been working in the garden because Shelly's going to be planting here, in a week or two. And
I'm really excited about all the updates in the garden. I can't wait to put that garden video out.
yep. The chipper was a pain because I had problems with it. Alternator that, yeah, just issues. You just got to go through them. You work through them piece by piece by piece. You get it done. That's all you can do. It takes time to do stuff, and time is one thing that we have a limited quantity of. You run out of it, but so you just do what you can do, and that's all you can do. I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity to be able to do it, especially at my young age. We got lots going on. I got to go get fertilizer and lime and just stuff with seed pastures. And now that it's March and the weather's getting better, so we really appreciate you guys. And please hit the buttons and have a wonderful spring.